What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, honey. We are down here. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. Listen, y'all, I have a personal goal, and I cannot do it without you. I'm trying to get my videos up to 1,000 likes, okay? I need my ratio to look right. My ratio to look right, so I need your help. My goal is to get my videos up to 1,000 likes. So if you come in the video, you watching the video, like the video. If you're watching it on your television, go on your mobile app, go to YouTube on your mobile app, and just hit the thumbs up, like the video, please. If you're watching this video, like the video. When we're done with the video, if you're watching it in a premiere or something like that, at the end, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. Right? Shout out to y'all who come back and watch the video more than once. Shout out to y'all. I know you can only like the video one time, so please just like the video. Thumbs down if you don't agree. I'm not expecting you to agree with everything, but I have a personal goal to get my likes up to 1,000 at least on each video. Okay? So, honey, we are down here. Let's go to see what's happening on the blogs.
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Girl, what? Lil Duval tweets Dionne Warwick to ask her to step in to end the Anita Baker babyface beef. She replies, "Baby, that ain't got nothing to do with me." No, that's right. Nothing to do with me. And you need to mind your business while you at it, okay? VivicaFox defends Amber Rose after backlash over biracial comments. She's been in plenty of black spaces. Leave her alone. That's what I'm saying. It be the black women's. It be the black women's. Bro, the internet is remedial. They said Amber Rose clapbacks at critics. Saying she denounced being black. No. You know what's crazy? Somebody in the comments was like, it was really Jocelyn telling her, I think you really want to be white. I think you really want to be white. That's what she told her. And that's what Amber Rose is saying. Like, y'all can't tell me what I want to be, but maybe Jocelyn is going on, you know, how she's seen Amber Rose move. I think you really want to be a white woman. You don't want to be biracial. You want to be white. That's not funny. That's what Jocelyn said. That's what Jocelyn said. Girl, what does VivicaFox have to say? Let me see. Girl, Cocktails with Queens got canceled. And TGI Fridays is TGI Fridays? Yeah, TGI Fridays. No, that's a restaurant. TGIF. TGIF is going 5 days a week. Al and Funky Dineva and Claudia Jordan. And Claudia had another show with Selena Johnson, late ass Lisa Ray, and musty ass VivicaFox. Y'all know I cannot stand VivicaFox with her Virginia Slim smoking windbreaker wearing. VivicaFox, to me, embodies the character in Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Remember her character when they got older and she had on that damn tracksuit and she was smoking? That's VivicaFox to me. Ever since I had that image, that's what she reminds me of. I don't care what she does, how far she pulls her hair back. I don't care. When I see VivicaFox, I see a lady wearing a windbreaker, a nylon jogging suit, smoking Virginia Slims. That old auntie Michelob light drinking ass mentality. Girl, I cannot stand VivicaFox. I know she was down to the internet talking about that musty ass Curtis Jackson. She would still give him a chance. Girl, the way he embarrassed you, y'all really be climbing, hanging on for these niggas. I'm hanging on by a thread. Please pick me. I said it. I said all the things that you would like. Please.
I just, girl, stop.
Girl. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's go through the stories here. 9 women, including former model Janice Dickinson, are suing Bill Cosby for SA. In the latest turn of events surrounding the Bill Cosby assault allegations, 9 women, including Janice Dickinson and Lily Bernard, have filed a lawsuit against the comedian. This comes shortly after Nevada passed a law removing the statutes of limitation for civil cases, allowing these women to seek justice. A lawsuit accuses Cosby of using his power, fame, and prestige to isolate and assault each of the women. Some of them will be interviewed by NBC News, shedding light on their experiences and bringing attention to the case. Cosby's spokesperson has dismissed the lawsuits as motivated by media attention and greed. Well, what was he motivated by when he slipped them a Mickey? Okay? I don't give a damn if they are motivated by greed and money. Get your money, right? Because this motherfucker violated y'all. Girl, what was he motivated by? That's what I want to know. Shit, that's a real question. While Cosby himself continues to deny all allegation of SA, of course. Janice Dickinson and Lily Bernard, 2 of the women involved in the lawsuit, have come forward with their own accounts of SA. According to the lawsuit, Dickinson alleges that Cosby invited her to Lake Tahoe in 1982 and gave her a pill that made her groggy before R-ing her. Bernard claims that Cosby arranged for her to travel to Nevada in 1990 under the pretense of meeting with Hollywood producers, but instead he invited her to her hotel suite and R'd her. Both women assert that they were unable to consent and oppose the sexual acts that took place. The accusations against Cosby span a period from 1979 to 1992, with incidents alleging taking place in Cosby's suite at a Las Vegas hotel. Get his ass. Get his ass. I don't give a damn what they motivated by. I don't care. I don't care. Get his ass. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can't get him criminally, take his money. I don't know how much money his old red eye having ass has. His old saggy face has. How old is Bill Cosby? Yes. Before you leave out this motherfucker, you're going to have to pay. You're going to have to pay, William Henry. 85 years old. Nasty motherfucker. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Get his ass. I don't care what they're motivated by. Twist his motherfucking pockets until you can't twist them no more. Janice Dickinson, she ain't shit, but twist his pockets, okay? Get his money, girl. Get his money, girl. Lamar Odom has sued his former manager for stealing his home by forging documents. Girl, no. Lamar Odom has recently filed a lawsuit against his ex-manager, Toni Bybee, B-Y-B-E-E, alleging that she stole from him and forged documents in an attempt to take ownership of a Brooklyn home that has been in his family for nearly 3 decades. The lawsuit, which seeks over $1 million in damages, accuses her of embezzlement, identity theft, and fraud. Per the Daily Mail, Odom, speaking of which, girl, Odom terminated her as a manager in May of 2022, but she continued to book him for work and accept payment after being fired, per legal docs. Not only that, but she also allegedly used Odom's name, signature, email addresses, social media accounts, social security number without his permission. The lawsuit sheds light on the unfortunate realities of celebrities falling victim to unscrupulous individuals who take advantage of their fame and trust. According to the suit, she went as far as to forging documents related to a Brooklyn home in order to claim ownership. Odom's allegations extend beyond his ex-managers, as he also accuses a notary involved in the real estate deal of improperly notarizing the forged documents. This raises questions about the integrity of the entire transaction and highlights the need for proper oversight and due diligence, when it comes to legal and financial matters. I hope he gets his shit back. Girl. Yeah, they trust people. They trust you. That's why it's important. I don't want to see nothing about DaBaby. I don't want to see nothing with his little leprechaun, with his little loafers and his little gold buckles running down anywhere. Let's see. YK Osiris apologizes. We already talked about that. Okay, let's go to the neighborhood talk. That was Hollywood Unlocked. I don't follow the shade room, so I don't really be on there unless y'all tag me in one of their posts, because their pages is so chaotic. If you go to Hollywood Unlocked and you see Hollywood Unlocked has switched it up, looks like they switched up their logo and they switched up the template for their post, and it's more organized. It's not so chaotic. Like, I feel like when you are reporting a lot of these stories, your page shouldn't look so chaotic, right? So if you go and look at Hollywood Unlocked, everything is very, they have a template. And you go to the shade room, it's just chaos, pure chaos. They don't have a template for their posts. And I mean, their template for their posts needs to be updated, because it's just very chaotic. It's nothing. Oh, I really want to talk about Tokyo Toni. Can I tell you, I do not like, I've been seeing a couple of tweets going around talking about how beautiful Tokyo Toni is. I don't know. I don't see how you could see through that cloud of vile and disgusting behavior. Every time I see Tokyo Toni, her face looks like, do you remember? You seen The Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves, Charlize Theron, and Al Pacino? And remember when when they first moved, I think they moved from Savannah, Georgia. I believe that's where they moved from. They moved from the South to New York, and Charlize Theron's character, who was Keanu Reeves' wife, was getting used to being around these, these high-earning lawyers and things like that, right? Because he was going to work at a firm. He got a lot of people off, so he's going to work for this firm, and she goes with him. And there's this scene where she's hanging out with the women, right? The other wives of the attorneys that he's colleagues with, right? And she was getting weird feelings about these people. Devil's Advocate, right? It turns out Al Pacino's the devil and Keanu Reeves is his son, right? And his holy, almost a nun mama slept with Al Pacino on a visit to New York and produced Keanu Reeves, and he wants his son back, right? To, continue the reign of terror and chaos, okay? So Charlize is there, and, she's this Southern girl, innocent. She don't even know what's going on. She's hanging around with the wives of her husband's colleagues. And they're all demons, basically. There's one scene where she's at a clothing store trying on clothes, and the woman is putting on a blouse, and as the blouse is falling over her head, she turns around and she looks at Charlize, like under her arm, like her arms are raised, right? And she looks at her, and her face contorts into this demonic looking face, these little sharp little teeth. Her eyes get black and her face contorts, but then when the blouse falls over her head, her face is regular again. Charlize catches a glimpse of it and it startles her, right? That's what Tokyo Toni looks like to me. She looks like a little imp, a little demon. I don't understand how y'all see beauty in that lady, as horrible as she is. Every time I see her, I'm triggered, one, because I feel like if my mom had the balls, she would act the same way. She's just a little covert in her behavior. But the way that Tokyo Toni behaves, I can't see the beauty in her. I cannot see it. Every time I see her, I am literally triggered, because her behavior, while it's so extreme, I can see my mom doing shit like that. The way she acts. But my mom, like I said, my mother is covert with her terrorism. Understand? She does it when nobody is looking. It's different. So I'm triggered when I see Tokyo Toni. I don't see the beauty in her. I really want, every time I see her, I want to take her face and twist it off of her head. I cannot stand the sight of that woman. She's so vile and disgusting and dark and demonic to me. Whatever a demon looks like, when I see Tokyo Toni, I see a little demon, a little imp. I do. And she looks so like evil. Like her face is like, every time I see her face is all contorted in a way like that woman's face on Devil's Advocate. Every time. I'm like, ooh, that's a demon right there. Y'all be talking about her face card never declines. I can't see it. I don't see it for her. I do not see it for that demon at all. Suki seemingly deactivates her Twitter account after tweeting that she's scared to stand up for herself. I drink to hide that I'm very sensitive. I feel things more than the average person. I stopped drinking yesterday, but today I've been crying all day. I ask God to strengthen me and use me to help others and to order my steps in his world. I just want to go away for a while. Y'all don't think there's no weird correlation that you pray to a male deity and you like kind of inadvertently worship man? It's a patriarchy, honey. When I tell you, when Jesus stepped into the chat room, baby, it was a wrap. It's a wrap. It's been a wrap, girl. Y'all keep praying to these male deities. All right, anyways, let me move on. All right, let's see what else is happening. VivicaFox. Oh, girl. VivicaFox saying that she would still give 50 a chance. Girl, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, let's see. I think that's enough. This is the third video. Let me see one more site. What is it called? The Neighborhood Talk, right? Oh, here it is. The Neighborhood Talk. Okay, let's see. A1 pins a post on his profile of Suki letting him rub her feet amid backlash on Speak On It interview. Y'all, that is not Speak On It. That is Candy Coated Nights. You think Candy would be talking about sex explicitly like that on Speak On It? Girl, no, it's Candy Coated Nights. He was rubbing her feet and she was asking for crab legs. Girl, yeah, a lot of that stuff, she's just saying shit. Like, I just be saying stuff to shock people. That's part of her persona. I'm going to say some wild stuff about sex. And y'all going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. Right? Girl, I was hollering. Florida cop faces charges after fleeing the scene of a traffic stop. One cop stopped another cop for speeding. And he got in his car. He got back in his patrol car and was like, girl, ain't nobody doing all of this. I'm on my way to work. He said he was on his way to work. That's why he was speeding. One cop stopped another cop for speeding. He got out of the car and everything. He was like, what? Girl, I'm on my way to work. He got back in his car and drove off. Now he's facing charges. Nobody is above the law. According to the reports, an Orlando police officer allegedly was driving 85 in a 45 in his patrol SUV. Not only was he speeding, he fled the scene of a traffic stop. Girl, when cops stop other cops, that's the funniest shit to me ever. It really is. It really is funny. Okay, let's see. We talked about gunplay. Oh, tattooed man who lost a lawsuit over Cardi B's Gangsta BITCH Music Volume 1 cover has to cough up $350,000 to the rapper. I was like, what kind of sorcery? Baby, when I tell you Cardi B be protected, she over there lighting candles and giving offerings. Y'all better get it together. The man, here's Megan Cuniff. They said Megan the reporter. That's what y'all call her. The man who sued Cardi B over her Gangster BITCH Music Volume 1 cover art has finally accepted his loss. He's going to pay Cardi $350,000 and go away. It won't cover all her costs, but as my article explains, it ends a case that has long been a source of annoyance. He got to pay her legal fees. Girl, you sued Cardi B, you lost, and now you got to pay her legal fees. Girl, it's a mess. Okay, let's see what else. Let's listen to this. Oh, I really don't want to have this conversation right now. It's over. NeNe Leakes and Neonicella Sayo have called it quits. NeNe says narcissists do not have the ability to self-reflect. They cannot see anything wrong with what they do, and they only see the fault in your reaction. They believe every argument is caused by you because to them, there is no problem with their actions until you reacted to them. I 100% believe you are the problem and they are the victim. It's mind-blowing. A narcissist is the devil. So this was this married man that NeNe was, close your legs to married men, okay? This married man that NeNe was going with, whose wife sued her for breaking up their relationship. Hollywood Unlocked exclusively reported about the breakup earlier today. This was 3 days ago. NeNe done broke up with this man, honey. To me, I always felt like that. I felt like the husband and the wife, he goes around, listen to me. I feel like the man that NeNe was dating, this married man whose wife sued her, right? I feel like it's a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the bullshit. I really do. I believe they're a husband and wife team. He goes around, quote unquote, cheating on her, and she sues the woman. Yeah. I said that. I don't know. You can go find a review of mine, but I've said it before that was a scam. That man and that woman got a scam going on. He cheats on her, quote unquote, cheats on her, and she sues the woman for breaking up her marriage. That's what I think. That's my theory. Okay? That is my theory. Close your legs to marry men. Dear black women, stop diagnosing every man you can't get along with as a narcissist. Calling someone a narcissist without proper diagnosis from a psychologist is gaslighting. No. You mean narcissistic personality disorder. That's the diagnosis. Saying that someone has narcissistic traits is not a diagnosis. It's an observation that your behavior could be construed as someone who has NPD, right? You can't diagnose, but I can sure call out the behavior. Yeah. Somebody says she should have known by them flip-flops he be wearing. Girl, the laws in North Carolina are different. I wonder if she'll still have to pay the wife or they're settled out of court. Sometimes we have to use our own advice. Keep your legs closed to married men. In my NeNe voice, right. They was just taking pictures with Portia and her sponsor, girl. I wonder how Portia's over there doing with Simon Guobadia, honey. His old honeydew melon shaped head ass. Girl, I don't see it for her either. With all her teeth. I saw a picture of them together. I did see that picture the other day. It's funny how the other woman always assumes the wife or quote unquote main woman is the issue. Then time does what it always does, and the woman who was so eager to hate on the wife or ex-wife ends up in the same shoes. Karma never loses and never forgets an address. It seems like after a certain age you would recognize the cycle, but shrugging emoji. Here we go with the narcissist label. We got to find a new buzzword to describe exes. No, because a lot of you niggas display narcissistic. A lot of people who would be diagnosed won't get diagnosed because they don't see that anything is wrong with them. That's part of the thing, right? That's part of it. Let's look at the narcissistic personality disorder characteristics. MayoClinic.org. This is a narcissistic personality disorder overview. Narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. People with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or care about the feelings of others. But behind this mask of extreme confidence, they are not their They are not sure of their self-worth and are easily upset by the slightest criticism. A narcissistic personality disorder causes problems in many areas of life, such as relationships, work, school, or financial problems. People with NPD may generally be unhappy and disappointed when they're not given special favors or admiration that they believe they deserve. They may find their relationships troubled and unfulfilling, and other people may not enjoy being around them. Treatment for NPD centers around talk therapy, also psychotherapy. NPD affects more males than females and is often begins in teens and early adulthood. Some children may show traits of narcissism, but this is often typical for their age and doesn't mean they'll go on to develop the disorder. Here are some symptoms. Having an unreasonably high sense of self-importance and requires constant and excessive admiration. Feel that they deserve privileges and special treatment. Expect to be recognized as superior even without achievements. Makes achievements and talent seem bigger than they are. Be preoccupied with fantasies about success, powers, brilliance, beauties, or the perfect mate. Believe they are superior to others and can only spend time with or be understood by equally special people. Be critical and look down on people they feel are not important. Expect special behaviors and expect other people to do what they want without questioning them. That's why a lot of people think men have personality, are narcissists, because these traits that they're explaining for this disorder come with being socialized in a patriarchy, as a man in a patriarchy. When you listen to these men, especially online, they live in a fantasy world. They really do. They live in a fantasy world. They take advantage of others to get what they want. They have an inability or unwillingness to recognize the needs and feelings of others. Like it might be a coincidence that the narcissistic personality disorder traits can be compared to how men are socialized in a system of patriarchy. That's why y'all get called narcissists, because you behave this way. You behave this way and you enter into relationships behaving this way. You think you're the smartest person in the room. You think people are not as smart as you and you can get over on people. You want somebody always praising you. The slightest criticism is met with anger. It's met with hostility and rage. The slightest criticism. And it can be constructive criticism to build you up. But no, you can't be built because you're that nigga already. Be envious of others and believe others envy them. Have an inability or unwillingness to recognize the needs and feelings of others. This sounds like a socialized man. That's why y'all get called narcissists all the time. Because the traits is how you guys are socialized. Behave in an arrogant way and brag a lot and can come across conceited. Insist on having the best of everything, and for instance, the best car or office. At the same time, people with NPD have trouble handling anything they view as a criticism. See, I haven't even read this, all right? But here we go. Become impatient or angry when they don't receive special recognition or treatment. Have major problems interacting with others and easily feel slighted. React with rage or contempt and try to belittle other people to make themselves superior. I ain't even read this. I just pulled this up. Y'all saw it. Having difficulty managing their emotions and behavior. It sounds like a socialized man. It does. Experience major problems dealing with stress and adapting to change. Withdraw from or avoid situations in which they may fail. They feel depressed and moody because they fall short of perfection. Has secret feelings of insecurity, shame, and humiliation, and fear of being exposed as a failure. Girl, when to see a doctor? People with NPD may not want to think anything can be wrong, so they usually don't seek treatment. How many times have you told a man socialized under this system that they need help? I ain't going to see nobody. Ain't nothing wrong with me. They ain't gonna tell me I'm crazy. They won't seek help. That's why they don't get diagnosed. But yes, we can call out the symptoms. Nobody is diagnosing anybody because the majority don't have a degree or any letters behind their names to do so. But we can call out the behaviors. And a lot of the MPD behaviors sound like a man socialized in this matrix, period. That's why y'all get called narcissists. Causes: environment, genetics, neurobiology, risk factors, complications, relationship difficulties, right? Drug or alcohol misuse. And to me, and from what the professionals say, there is no cure. This is this person's personality. This is their personality. It does start in childhood. They do a lot of pushing. It's a lot of masks that they wear. They're incredibly insecure, but they have to posture that they're not. They live in a fantasy world. They have to tell you these fantasies, like Kevin Samuels, like Andrew Tate. They tell you these fantasies so they can feed into your idealized version of yourself. That's off. And any person coming in with a criticism, y'all throwing tomatoes, hanging them, harassing them, doxing them, any criticism of your behavior, even if it's to build you up, to say, hey, in order to be better, this is what you need to do. No. You're met with anger, rage, hostility, violence, all of that. That's why y'all get called narcissists. And you don't even realize it's your socialized behavior. You're programmed this way. You are programmed this way. And when somebody is trying to deprogram you, y'all start to short circuit, convulse, and behave like babies. It's true. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. It is what it is. Repressed insecurities, highly insecure. Anyways, shout out to NeNe. I really think NeNe was in on a scam. NeNe, come out and let me know, girl, because that's what I feel. I feel like that man and that woman are running around suing women that her husband, quote unquote, cheats on her with. They running a scam. I said, how is a narcissist calling someone a narcissist? Somebody said Karma did roadside assistance. Girl, it's a mess. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.